towards spawn, but for him to have held up like that when his teammates are still taking challenges on the A bomb site, really good discipline from the in-game leader of 9Z. And Crew are starting to feel the burn. 4 rounds straight to their opponent. That advantage they came into this half with, completely gone now. R9Z, just a second half team.
Well, I think there's a couple of people that they met on the way to the playoffs who would like to tell you no.
Yeah, that's fair. They were an all half team.
Just a team.
The whole team.
They want to be the team, and Martinez has been putting up some impressive numbers on his defense of the B site now. Max will have to come in and try and pick up the pace, and with a triple kill on the AK, he can pick up whatever he wants.
Yeah, great work. You know, not the man that's leading the scoreboard, but coming in with some very high impact kills onto the CT side. That much is for sure, whether it's been flanks or as well, you know, the position that he's willing to take up when things get a little dicey, could get a little concerning. Max able to deliver the goods. Up to 14 and 13, and 9Z finally breaking into a lead. Those odds are back to 10 flat to 1.03. The fact that Crew have allowed 9Z to close this gap may have cause for concern. Laser overpowered. It's Max that sends it through that cave smoke. And although Riggy gets out towards elbow, there was no one safeguarding it. And he spams right into what is very willing to fight 9Z players. Once again, starting at a 2-man deficit, Crew are going to have to find solutions elsewhere.
But where? Both sides are reinforced. You will not be able to get middle for free. Martinez is trying to cover that one up with an AWP as well. And as Ataraxia will start to take a gander, he's had a good game so far, but getting a shot is very difficult in this spot. Martinez, however, although he misses out the first, he continues to challenge. Ataraxia legged up, and Waso's been left on the site. Knows where Lenzi is. All he has to do is just hide away.
Yeah,
he's been caught a couple of times over, and yeah, he might want to stop this save from happening as well. Once the clock starts ticking down, the CTs are going to think about aggressing. They know where the remaining terrorists are.
Yeah, they know they're trapped towards spawn, but they're going to have to wait until the final 10 seconds before they start taking these positions where they can pursue. Yeah, this is going to be a very hard save. Crew have basically nowhere to go. I think Lenzi needs to use his Molotov.
I don't know if he realizes that, though. He's hoping that he won't have to. Lenzi, first duel's found, but now he knows he's being flanked from either side. Flashes and everything right there with it. Martinez, a quick scope right to the head. Slowly climbing up to 21 frags for the man. He is leading the scoreboard now. Riggy no longer in contention.
Yeah, Martinez has been wickedly consistent from the start of this game now towards the tail end of it as well. Even on that T side, you know, he was the guy that was left in those weird lurks, those completely detached from all the chaos at B plays. Martinez did save their bacon when it came to that first half and still continues to be a massive contributor for 9Z. I guess if I was really min-maxing and I was really plucking hairs,
right,
surprised they didn't chase them after the time had expired. But
yeah, but you know,
9Z just wanted to guarantee.
Yeah, and with the way the game is going, with the round score that there is, if you can just get one more, it does feel like you're almost home free. Almost is the key word. Maybe they would wish that they were, you know, plucking hairs.
Sounds like an easier job than beating 9Z. that for all these Deegs invested, not many fights being chased or offered up. Ataraxia does get given an opportunity, but this shot's not connecting, and that continuing to be the case. Also is kind of tempting fate a little, but I mean, these players don't have much to really expect. Riggy finally getting Buddha, who just continued to peek in from the red room, and that's where Digit springs to action, gets the bomb, and finds and pops more heads.
I always appreciate a good anti-eco. I also get very upset about the bad ones, so...
Yes, that is... You gotta take the good and the bad. If you can't have me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. That's half Maz.
Crew could be at their worst in the next round if they don't win over here. They'll have the op of Ataraxia, but do they have the wherewithal to realize that Lenzi is going to be back in here? All alone up against Wasso, who's gone aggressive. Martinez is now caught between angles. They should be expecting that there's a possibility of a second player here, but an advantage early found that they don't want to risk wandering.
Martinez conscious as well. He doesn't want to give steps away to those T's, so very silent on his retreat. 9Z are going to leave that A-bomb site pretty damn vacant. Not sure if Digit's going to move in to try and cut it off, or if they're simply going to try and play together, because with 9Z so close to the finish, might be worth them going for gamble calls. They hear the flashes outside of A main, and so Digit and Max will be here on time. The core from Uruguay hoping to hold on to A.
Max has given up the fact that he's playing in from here, but Molotov will not really do the most to him. He's able to move back forward in behind the big box. D's trying to scale over. Digit will be unexpected. Good for the one, but Max can't pick up his job. Digit will have to come through in the multi. Good at delivering it pretty much consistently, but Reversive will shut him down. Right back to a 2-on-2. Both sides having a rifle and an AWP apiece, but Martinez is the one with the full belt. Got enough to make Batman jealous with that thing. But as he tries to make the crossover and line up some util, it is going to be a missed shot from Ataraxia. Missed opportunity as well. Buddha is chasing down Reversive. Spots out the shadow as well. Will go for the peak, and that might be it. 9Z on 12, and Crew will be left without a bomb plant, left without the perfect buy.
And 9Z knew exactly how to exploit that. They knew that there were no more smokes and that time was an issue. They just decide that they're just both going to swing. That was the decision that they made, and they knew Crew were going to be extremely uncomfortable in that scenario if they didn't find a clean kill before dialing in these digits. So susceptible to just losing out the round, and, you know, 9Z don't even let them think about solutions. This has been a round and a half, rather, of domination here from 9Z since they found their way onto this CT side. They have not conceded a round.
Flash shot, and Digit is forced away. It's Wasso who's found. Early kill, at least one. Digit re-smoke in, and he's getting aggressive. He's so reliant on Martinez, and the trust pays off. Martinez will continue to frag and peek. He knows that he is him right now. Buddha now knows where Reversive is. He had to move back to recover the bomb, but Martinez is just going to be reducing airflow to the neck of Reversive. You can feel that finger at his throat. The question is, will it pierce or not? Buddha coming in from the back. The win for 9Z is destined. Buddha to deliver it, but Martinez is the one who's been carrying them on his back throughout Ancient. What a performance on their own map pick. The second half switch, there was no chance for Crew.
Yeah, Martinez just powered up throughout this Ancient, not only saving them on those T-side rounds, but then as soon as he got that up on CT, this man was a multi-kill marvel. Also just hitting just incredibly fast flicks and quick scopes all throughout. A very deserved place within the finals here for 9Z. They were extremely assertive in their quarterfinals games, and even against Crew here, where they were tested heavily by their philosophy and these weird force buy, low buy scenarios that Crew just kept throwing at them, they were able to persevere and overcome a very compelling Crew.
And this is a great date to have in the finals. Pain versus 9Z. This is so much to ask from either team. Definitely some of our top seeds from the tournament overall. But for 9Z to be going up against Spain, it has felt like they've had a slightly easier time of things, right? Not necessarily in the fashion that they're winning. Crew put up a good show. Insanity put up a good show. But on paper, you look at the odds, you look at the expectations. 9Z is expected to blow these teams out of the water. Now comes their first real contest in the grand finals, but they have a chance to take it away. Pain didn't look like the cleanest either, and as far as Crew is concerned, Michael, my heart goes out to them. Really respectable performance, whereas both maps, they weren't blown out of the water. This is a team to watch out for the future.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And, you know, so early in the pipeline for them to have made it to the playoffs and actually put up a show like this against the 9Z, you know, it's a lot of proof of concept that these ideas can work, but maybe there is some adjusting to do, and that's something that we'll have to see in some of those future tournaments. But I can't wait for those finals. I have to say, I was licking my chops the idea that we're going to have Max versus Big Uzera, these two big fragging in-game leaders that have been pillars for their respective organizations. You know, Max wasn't always calling for 9Z, but had that sort of taking over the helm as well to maintain this project, and I imagine that's going to be quite the date in those finals.
Absolutely it is, but it's not about the date, it's about the time. It's going to be scheduled tomorrow for 10 o'clock Central European time, if I do remember correctly, if I'm doing my conversions right. And you should be checking out your conversions yourself if you're in the Brazilian time zone, American time zone, whatever it is. It's 10 Central European time. So just Google that over, check it out on NHL TV, check it out wherever you need to be, and make sure you are there for this grand finals. It's going to be Pain, it's going to be 9Z, and it's going to be a lot of kick-ass Counter-Strike, but we're going to have to wait till tomorrow to see that, so we'll see you then.
Hello, son.
Hi, Mom.
Pretty girl.
This is Eva.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you very much. Your dad's just making his favorite dinner. It's duck. Come on inside. They're all probably too gruesome to tell you while you're eating at the table. How's your food? Is everything okay? Good, good. You seem to know each other.
Yeah. This is the new ambassador for 1xBet.
Oh, I see.
Everyone felt good when Eva Elfie became the new ambassador of 1xBet.